Just gonna have to leave you behind, kid.
And then there's all just candy everywhere.
Yeah. Just giving away candy, getting in trouble and stuff.
At some point, that's got to get old. It's
Oh.
got to. Yeah.
Definitely.
I was hearing this one parenting style, or at least one guy who does this. He says that kids are pretty good at learning their lesson on certain things. Like one of the examples he gives is like, hey, if you eat the whole bag of candy, your stomach's gonna hurt. And then the kid does, and the stomach hurts. It's like, well, now you know. Sometimes his idea is like you let the kids kind of make their mistakes, and you make sure they don't do anything drastic, but you don't have to keep them from every little thing.
It starts their exploration. It doesn't make them curious, and it's a form of education, man. Like my 2-year-old, I call her Bart Simpson because she does the opposite of whatever you say. And sometimes, as long as it's not going to be a penalty that I'm going to pay heavily for, right, I will let her experience, whatever it is she needs to experience, right? You're jumping on my couch. I remember she fell off the couch. I felt bad for this, but she fell off the couch and bumped her head. And one of her favorite songs is the monkeys jumping on the bed, right? And I remember she looked at me like, oh my God, this is painful. And I was like, look, you know the song. You sing it every day. You had to think it was going to happen, right? It's 2-year-old, right? She's like, what the hell are you talking about? I just fell off the couch. I'm like, I think this is a great opportunity for education, little girl. All of this pain you're feeling, let that marinate,
It's a good time to cement the lesson. It's a good time to. All right, let's sit down and think about our actions.
Yeah.
How did we end up here?
I didn't do that. You did that, right?
But it was the song. The song came true, right? I'm sure you said I told you don't jump. When she fell or hit her head, you didn't say, see, I told you. You said, the song. you know what happens in the song.
No, when my daughter got me, Phoenix grabbed me and she was like, Dad, Zara fell off the couch. And I went over and I said, what was she doing? She was running and jumping on the couch. I said, oh, like the song where the monkeys are jumping on the bed and all 5 of them bump their head and the mom has to call the doctor every single time. Dang, are you okay? She was like, I said, it hurts. She was like, I said, but you're not a monkey, right? Okay, right? I think you learned it, right? Go back and play. And then my 4-year-old, right? She likes running outside with no shoes on. I was never that kid, right? But the thing about living in Texas is they are red ants, fire ants, and they bite the shit out of you. Don't matter if they're small or big. And one time, my 4-year-old went outside, got bit by an ant, but she wasn't like really, really hurt. She was just like more or less pissed off. She was like, Dad, that mean old ant bit me on the foot. I was like, oh man, he must have been strong to bite through your shoes. I didn't have any shoes on. I said, what? Oh my, I tell you all the time to put shoes on. I'm sure you didn't just not listen to me, right? I didn't have my shoes on. I'm like, well, it sucks, but I don't think the ant would have bit your foot if you had a shoe. But now you know that when I'm telling you to do this, then I'm not just doing it because I don't want you to enjoy your bare feet on the ground. I didn't want that little ant to bite you on the toe. And it works, right? It's like, I'm tired. I don't want to have to keep saying or restrict you. Sometimes you got to go bump your head, or the proverbial hot hand on the stove and go, you're not going to do that again, are you? No. Okay. Then we learned it. We figured it out. All right. Let's give you some love. Go play.
And I think it's important to highlight that, like, in that explanation to her.
Give me 1 second, y'all.
Sure. In the explanation to her, he didn't just say, see what happens when you don't listen to me? this is why you always listen to me. It was like, hey, let's think about what happened. You were outside, you didn't have shoes, and bit your foot. I tell you to wear your shoes for this reason. And you walk them through that. And I like that approach better than the listen to what I say all the time.
Yeah. No, I agree. I just thought it was funny that, well, that's just like the song. Because I'm still stuck on like a song teaching you a lesson. You know, I was just thinking about songs and like, oh wow, if that came true, or if you use that to teach a lesson, what would you learn? Right? Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to think of some songs like I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about blind mice, but I guess, you know, ran after the farmer's wife and she cut off their tails. What?
I tell my wife that our kid doesn't need to learn these garbage kid songs that don't have any value other than drive their parents crazy. Because sometimes she'll sing this sort of things, and I'm like, why you pick that song? You can sing any song in the universe. We have Spotify. We have access to all sorts of great music, and yet you want to sing "Wheels on the Bus" or whatever, like it's just a horrible song. No lesson in it. The lyrics are repetitive.
It just
Beat
teaches.
is whack.
Thank you, Marina. It is cute.
It's cute.
It's something just to teach them.
Yes, and it's a part of culture too. Like they're gonna go to school one day, and if you haven't did those songs, they're gonna be the only kid going like, "Huh? Jingle bells? What is that? I've never heard jingle bells before." And they're like, "You don't know what jingle bell is?" I mean, my dad said it was a stupid song. Doesn't give anybody any value, right?
We cut to elementary principal's office. Mr. Antoine, we think you're a great kindergarten teacher. We've gotten nothing but great reviews, but there are some concerns about some of the musical selections that you've been offering the students. I had a parent call and say that she likes the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but she's not so sure that her 5-year-old should be singing. I think you taught the kids the lyrics to, I think it's Under the Bridge.
Under the Bridge, yeah. It's a classic song.
Right.
One of the greatest hits.
Yeah, we want the kids to learn culturally appropriate songs. So if they go to this kindergarten or that one, they can all know the same stuff. And I can guarantee you there are not any other kindergarten teachers teaching that song.
Sure. But these kids, if they were to go to any karaoke bar, they would be amazing. If they were to go to any concert of alternative rock, they would know how to listen. They would know how to react. I am teaching them lessons for life past kindergarten. You ever sing Wheels on the Bus as an adult? You and your friends get together at the karaoke bar? Hey, let's do Wheels on the Bus?
No, never. You have a good point, but I mean, children's education has been successful and by being the same for years. Antoine, Mr. Antoine, I don't feel comfortable with you coming in and breaking that mold. I really wish you would stick to the curriculum. I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm not going to put anything in your permanent file about this, but if you would please just get back to your class and instruct what we asked you to instruct. Just I'm sorry. I'm going to need you to do that.
Okay, well, before I go, what about Go to the Doctor? Go See the Doctor by Kumoji. How do we feel about that? There's a lot of good advice in that song.
Mr. Antoine,
do you not want these kids going to the doctor?
I want them to go to the doctor.
Me too. Do any of your songs tell them to go to the doctor? Any of the songs on the approved list?
No.
And when they should? What type of situations might warrant a visit to the doctor?
We don't. Okay, fine, Mr. Antoine. If it's something that is useful to the students in their lives, then that's okay. But I reserve the right to come in and stop some songs that I feel might not be useful, especially if I get wind of it from parents.
Fine. Hey,
Okay.
I listen to criticism, no problem. We're all adults here, right? We're not like them. You know what I mean?
Who's them?
The kindergartners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Good. Mr. Antoine, you're free to go. Teach your course, and best of luck.
All right, we got the class. All right, kids. Today we're going to be going over the 10 Crack Commandments by Notorious B.I.G.
What?
Oh,
You're going to learn how to count to 10. You're also going to learn some great rules about selling narcotics.
Okay.
The numbers will come first. The narcotics lesson, you'll get it later on in life.
okay.
Okay.
Do you guys have your lyrics in front of you? Yeah,
we do. Ms. Apple, I have a question. Timmy, who did you sit next to me? He's not here today. He's at home because he almost got hit by a bus. Did you hear about that?
I did not. What happened?
Yeah, like, he was walking in the street and he didn't know, like, what the wheels on the bus do and where they go. So he was walking in town and a bus almost hit him.
Wait a
and
second.
his mom's really upset that he doesn't know, that a bus goes all through the town.
That is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. There are, full disclosure, there are songs, kids, about buses and how they move and where they go.
Yeah, so are we learning the right songs here? I'm not sure.
Of course we're learning the classics. We're learning the classics, little one.
Okay.
I apologize. Here, I'll give you a quick primer on what buses do. The wheels go round and around and they go around town. That is the entirety of the song. All right, moving on. Sorry, go ahead.
It's me. My little brother got bit by a spider when he was trying to stick his hand up the gutters in the spout. And my mommy said that if we would have known the itsy bitsy spider song after it rained, we wouldn't have put our hand in the gutter.
Okay, kids, you're not gonna understand this, but your parents are completely missing the point. You kids shouldn't be walking in the street nor sticking their hands in water spouts, regardless of whether there's a spider or whether there's a bus.
But what kids were gonna do that stuff?
Okay, but the song is not gonna.
Why are you yelling at us?
You don't understand the war I've been fighting.
We cut to a parent-teacher conference meeting. Excuse me. My son, I caught doing a crack deal outside in his playhouse. And he told me that you taught him how to not only sell crack, how to determine who is good to sell crack to, how to make it, and how to count to 10.
And that also, like, they would get high on your own supply. You told me that too.
I know, son. We didn't even talking about that. But he also learned that and told me that you said it was one of the golden rules.
Yeah, I mean, that is all true. He also learned how to count to 10. Let's not gloss over that fact. But he is now a businessman. I apologize that you don't approve of his lifestyle.
He's a businessman.
Is he not?
The kid still wets the bed.
Well, I mean, I feel like you would know more than anybody. I saw you wiping your nose as you were walking in the room, if you know what I mean.
Excuse me. What are you saying?
I mean, come on. I think we know what I'm saying here. You know, if you had a little something, did you bring it up for the class? That's what I'm saying.
Are you saying I procured drugs for my own son? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if that's what happened, that's what happened. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I saw the way you wiped your nose, and we all know what that means. So why not stop being stingy and go ahead and share a little bit of that?
We cut to Antoine in the car with his big mama. I had to come and pick you up from the job after they fired you. You should be ashamed. And you taught those kids how to sell crack. You wouldn't even teach me how to sell crack. Oh, why y'all hate y'all big mama like that?
I don't hate you, big mama. You know that. It's a song. I was just teaching them the classics.
That little boy is a businessman. They said he's got thousands of dollars now and not getting high on his own supply. I would just use a little bit of it, and I wouldn't use a lot.
Suddenly another car hits their trunk and they stop. We just got hit.
Oh no! Step outside.
Hold on. You okay? You okay?
I'm fine.
All right, let's go check on the other. There's a dog in that car. There's a dog driving the car.
How did the dog drive? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. How would it even turn the key?
Doggy, hello, doggy.
Roll down the window, dog.
Come on, get down.
And scene. And that is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you for listening. DJ Comfy, cue up that music. And thank you for Keisha Hunt. Sorry.
Yes, I hate it.
Her phone died. Got to get her back on.
Yeah. But also be careful out there if you're in Houston. It's a tornado warning. Sounds like hellfire outside my house.
Oh, that's
right
you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I know we had a flash flood watch going on. I know about the tornado warning. I'm getting a call, I think, from the city right now.
Yep.
She trolled. Keisha style.
Gotta do the shout out to the people in the comments. Ken, Glenn, Shauna, Lisa, Tina, Carol, Ramona, Marina. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much for hanging out and leaving comments. We'd love it. Love to see it. Check out Keisha Hunt. If you have not, you should check her out. She's hilarious. She's on tour right now. So check and see if she's coming to your city. You be safe too, Shauna.
You be safe. Yeah.
Absolutely. And with that, we out.
We out.
Oh, I'd love to